over time, there have been a ton of quote-unquote girl group singers who have definitely got their fair share of the praise that they so richly deserve. However, there are a ton of ladies who have never got anywhere near the recognition that they deserve. Today, Lauren is going to stop by the channel and share 5 with you that she thinks needs more love, coming right up. Hey everybody, it's Lauren and it's Russ from right here on the Infectious Groove YouTube channel. And I know when you always put these lists together for yourself, like, and you sent me in quotes girl groups, like that's in a way that's almost like hair metal for me, you know, but at the same time, it's also an industry standard. It's what we've called them for years. I don't feel like it's a grandpa's from a different time.
Right.
It's just what we call female groups. It's always girl groups. But and even on your list, at the risk of spoiling some of these, there are lists, groups on here who I think if you said just the name of the group, people would go, oh, her.
Right.
And that's not who you're going to talk about with them. So by all means, take us through. And which, by the way, a lot of times when we do these videos, I go, oh, I hadn't heard that yet, or whatever else. Fully endorse all the young ladies in this video. So,
awesome. Yeah. I did good. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to start off with Debbi Peterson from the Bangles. And I think a common theme that I noticed while I was putting this together is a lot of these ladies are they got relegated to the background a bit because there was such a unique vocalist in the band. Yeah. And I would argue, first of all, the Bangles, couple of unique vocalists. Debbie's sister, great, nothing to write home about, but a solid rock vocalist. And then of course Suzanne. Yeah. Right. And then Debbie. If you don't know the story on this extremely short version, she even got messed over on their biggest hit. She did. She's in the background of the video, but she's not even on the track. Walk Like an Egyptian, of course, by the Bangles is far and away their biggest hit, I would say. And it's a drum machine playing on there. Debbie didn't even get to play on the cut. So she got double messed over, in my opinion. She sure did. Yeah. So, but she's got great vocals, solid drummer, and always keeping the backbeat along with keeping those vocals so full. Yeah, and for the Bangles. She's the lead vocal on Going Down to Liverpool, right? And I was like, okay, yeah, she's great. So kicking things off with the Bangles now. The Bangles definitely are part of the people who helped pave the way for the next group. And the next group is another one where I feel like if you walked up to 10 different people and said the name of this group, I feel like people would name almost everybody in this group except for the person that you picked. Yeah, I'm talking about the Spice Girls, and I'm talking about Melanie C, Mel C, Sporty Spice. I'm one of those people that when I listen to the Spice Girls, I can tell you which Spice Girl is singing at any given moment. Right. And Sporty Spice, Melanie C, has this really cool, like, brassy quality to her vocal that just cuts through what all the other girls are doing. Right. And she was always my favorite to hear. Right. And if you go to her YouTube channel, she's got some really cool acoustic stuff that she's doing by herself now. And it's like, man, the girl can sing. Right. And I, like you say, and I don't mean any disrespect to anybody who would name the other Spice Girls first, but I feel like everybody would name the other ones first. It's true. Same thing with your next pick. I personally, and again, I'm not just trolling for comments here. Like, if you think we're wrong on this, by all means, let me know. But I feel like if you and I were to walk into a bar and walk up to 10 people and say, name a person from this group, everybody would name Belinda Carlisle. They would. And instead, we feel they should name Jane Wiedlin. Yes. Come on. She's not just for Joan of Arc anymore. No, she's not. But she's also a singing telegram. Yeah, she also, was. R.I.P. Yes. Yeah, moment of silence for the singing telegram. But I actively, in this moment, have the song Rush Hour by Jane Wiedlin stuck in my head. What a great song. What a great song. And actually, at first, I always put the links to songs in there. I wasn't going to put anything in this because I was like, well, just go find stuff. But if nothing else, I'm putting the link to Rush Hour by Jane Wiedlin in the description below. I think Jane is... I don't want to involve myself in a Go-Go's kerfuffle. Oh, don't go there. Yeah, well, good one. But I feel like Jane is the most talented of the Go-Go's. There, I said it. You said it.
the next one, I think, is another one. There's only 3 people in this group. And I feel like most people would name the other 2 ladies.
They sure would.
Which is crazy.
Yep.
But go on.
Chili from TLC. Here, again, it's the whole being in a group with unique vocalists kind of thing. Because you've got T-Boz with that rasp that you cannot deny.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right? And then Left Eye
with
she had such a unique vocal quality to her, and like she was,
and the David Lee Roth-ism of being the one that's wild enough to always be in the news.
Yeah, that's true.
While she was with us, and I'm not saying it in a bad way at all. So you have somebody who has a completely unique voice in T-Boz, and then you have somebody who, and I'm not discounting Lisa's rap ability either. I'm just saying it was someone who was, if you heard about this group, it was because of her being in the news, usually. And then you have Chili, who suffers from just being there, which is terrible.
Yeah, because if you like really pay attention to insert TLC track here, and like if you really pay attention when Chili's singing, it's solid and it's pretty.
My personal favorite song by TLC is, was, and always will be Unpretty. Chili's on full display. In that song. The next one, I think, also suffers from the thing where if you said to someone the name of this group, they would go, oh, that's 3 women who can sing.
Right.
But if you said, and who's in that group? They would go, I know the one lady's name for a couple of reasons. The controversy. She also has a solo career. The lead singer of this group has a solo career and has been outspoken on other social issues since then. And you have the other 2 ladies in the group who are generally just, and we're here also.
Yeah.
And so that is.
I'm talking about Emily Strayer from the Chicks, the Dixie Chicks. Natalie Means, you cannot deny that she's got a very unique vocal quality. And that was kind of, I think that was what let the Chicks kind of cut through a lot of what was happening in country music at the time, right? But I don't think Natalie would sound as cool as she does if she didn't have that supporting cast behind her. And then
not even close.
No. Yeah. Right. And so there's a side project.
You're talking to a person who bought Natalie's solo record and didn't like it all that much.
Okay, very good. Yeah. Well, you might actually like the Courtyard Hounds, right? Because that's the 2 non-Natalie Dixie Chicks.
Right.
And Emily fronts this group. And they have a song called Amelita, which is absolutely amazing. And when Emily gets to sing, like fully sing and be on display singing, it's like, oh, they should have let her sing more.
Right. Yeah. Which it's probably a record label thing, if I were to guess. But having said that, we always say in these videos, like, oh, hey, make sure to leave your comments and whatnot. But I'm certain these aren't the only 5 women that you can think of. And also maybe at some point you're like, wow, I never even thought about Debbie from the Bengals, or I never really thought about Chili from TLC. So let us know on that too. Like, are those kind of ones that made you go, oh yeah, I should think about those more? Or do you have ones that you are like, oh, who you should really phone in and listen on? By all means, leave those comments for us. As we always say, we got these 3 videos a week. Please make sure down below, hit the subscribe button and the like button and all that stuff. And we always say this every week, but thank you so much for watching.